Welcome back to another video. My name is Miles. I'm a 23-year-old full-time online arbitrage seller, and in the past 12 months, done right over $2 million in sales on Amazon, strictly online arbitrage. In this video, we're going to talk about how I went from zero, pretty much not making any sales, making no sales with online arbitrage, making over 15 grand of profit every month last year with that transition, like the big frameworks that really helped me grow and how I was able to do that. So make sure to subscribe and let's jump into the video and get right into my screen. Let's talk about how I was able to grow. Taking it back to the beginning, February of 2021, right when I got started selling on Amazon, we can see here on down here on the bottom left, we can see my sales rate started to pick up mid-February into late February and everything. And I really, the key was I was merchant fulfilling the whole time. That's why I went on vacation in May and in early August. That's why my sales were way down there. And everything you guys can see, though, I was picking it up over time, right? And that's the thing. It's important to understand if you're getting new to this, you'll get a lot better as you go with everything. So you can see I started figuring out, right, getting into like March and April essentially. And then, it kind of back down in June, right, did about 50K in sales in June and then about 60 in July. And then immediately in August, I did about 100K, right, 99,450 in just 2 weeks there in August, like August 16th, or it looks like August about 17th, 18th through August 31st right here. And so the big thing, the big shift that went through was ultimately, right, there's different phases of learning. I was learning, like just actually learning how to do online arbitrage and everything, merch filling, doing a lot of one-off items, a lot of seasonal type stuff. There was this hair clipper I was selling a lot of in like April, May, June of 2021 and everything. And the big thing was stuff really took off in August, as you can see from my sales graph. And that was when I started focusing on more replenishable types of products, stuff I could sell a lot of, right? Stuff where there was a compounding effect in that, like, X percentage of spend every month since then on products has been products I already sold last month and the month before that, right? Stuff that is good over time, right? How do you find stuff that's good over time? That's like the holy grail, the thing that's really hard. And everything, you work very hard to find it. You use stuff with coupons. You check out and listen with variations. You sell mainly stuff in gated categories, right? Stuff that's hard to find. And I put in a lot more work up front to find items, and I've then rewarded in the longevity of them. I've shown this Keep It chart in another video before, but this is a decent example of a replan Keep It chart. And you can see there's just an utter lack of stability across a whole year, right? We can see it was this price for about 3 months, right? And then it was this price for probably 2.5, 3 months, right? Then the last like 3, 4 months, it's been right around here and hopping up and down and everything. That's a perfect example of stability in that there's not a lot of variance in that over time. So if I can find a profitable buy cost, preferably checking out with the coupon, there's a good chance it's going to be good for a while on everything right there. I also took advantage of some back to school stuff in August, which I'm excited to do again. And I was just merch filling at the time. And the key with merch filling, and obviously if I could do it over, I would be mostly FBA by that point, August of last year. Now I'm mainly FBA. But with merchant filling, you can replenish stuff really quick in that you can buy, sell through theoretically within a day or within a few days, and you get stuff in a lot quicker, not have to worry about FC transfer and lead times. The caveat on that is not everything you can't merchant fill everything. You can some stuff, and I'm going to show you how. So we can check out this listing, right? So it's like t-shirt right here, basically, and we can hop over. And the key is looking at this Keepa. It's not a crazy rank. Check the SellerAmp right here. Yeah, 102K rank, so I don't love this. Not moving super often. But if we come here, the buy box stats, this is how you can validate whether or not a product is merchant fillable. If we go to data and then buy box stats right here, and then look at the chart like over like 180 day, you can see the 90 day, 180 day, 365 day. Over the 180 day, we can see the percentage of the buy box different sellers have won right here. We can see 67% and 33%. This guy's won 33%. Right here, sports stores doesn't have a check mark there for FBA. So he's a merch filled seller. So we can see that just in general, stuff that's below like 10 or 20 sellers, you can almost always merch fill it. You can validate that from looking at the buy box as well as the buy box stats, as well as just looking at the actual like buy box here in terms of that and everything. I do want to mention, if you are going to merch fill, I am a big fan of Uline for boxes. It's a good site. It's cheaper in bulk and everything. From shoes, I mainly do 12 by 10 by 8, and then I like poly mailers from Amazon for stuff that's smaller. And everything in terms of how I actually like to source. So I source using Keepa, which we've already looked into, as well as SellerAmp right here. So I'm going to show how to use this. So SellerAmp is great for reverse sourcing. I'm a part owner of the company. You can get a free trial, $17 a month. After that, we can see we can open up these other sellers and see what else they're carrying in their catalog right here. So if we open up, I don't know what happened to my screen share right here, but I'm gonna hop off and open up. Let's get this right within right here. Let's get this full screen once again. Yeah, so we can see the catalog of these sellers, what they're carrying, right? And see all the different categories they're carrying, all the different brands they're carrying. So categories, brands, as well as this other seller right here is carrying a lot less. Can open up some of these backpacks and check these out, right? So we're coming, can see stuff that potentially fits my criteria, what I'm looking for. Ranks a little high on those. Let's see what the rank is on this logo t-shirt, 14K. Don't mind if I do right there. And we will do some as well from this other seller right here. Magic Mixies, perfect example of a seasonal type opportunity. I assume these will be good for Q4 as well, but this was like a really bolo-y type item, which is like a really hot item basically last year. And we can see here, look at that price action. That's when everyone, their mom, their grandma, their uncle, their second cousin, everyone was selling this. You can see how high the offer count got here, like 400 sellers basically on that. Pretty crazy in terms of what happens on that. But basically we can see here, not something I'd look for. We can check out some of these other ones right here. Good example right here. So this has variations. So I want to scroll down and check out not a lot of history here on the Kibo, and I'll go to variations, filter top to bottom on ratings. We can see, okay, here now this is 26% of the ratings. So now we can assume that this is selling 26% of the ratings, the most percentage compared to any other variations. Looking right here. Now we can open up these and see these are moved. We can assume these are moving the quickest of the variations. I do want to mention, however, stuff that has only 1%, 2%, 3% of the ratings still is selling. It all has its own individual Keepa chart. The listing has a sales rank. However, each variation has its own Keepa chart. I'm actually going to go show that just so you guys can all make sure you guys all understand it here. So if we go filter the ratings, scroll down to something here with only 2% right here. Check that out. I'm going to hit the refresh just to do it again. Make sure the Keepa shows up. Right here, we can see here on the Keepa, it's still moving. We can still see orange triangles. We can still see buy box action. We can see the offer count fluctuating. All that kind of stuff. Very important, something a lot of beginners get wrong. All right, let's hop back to this big one right here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so 35. So if we could see here, max cost 20. So we would love to pay in like the $18 range for this. See on the SellerAmp, yeah, if we're paying 18, we're making 40%. Don't mind if I do on that. Let's see if we can coupon anything right here. Okay, so that has a red swoosh 30. That doesn't work. Just a basic swoosh right there. Tank top 20. 30 is not going to work. Possibly with that coupon 25. What's this? Okay, Nike the bra. Let's see Nike. Yeah, 30 is that the one. Nike black swoosh. $14 feature. Let's check this out, Maroon. Three. All right, it's at a 15 cost. That is not going to make sense. Yeah, 15. It's lowest. Yeah, we'll check this out. Variations right here. 6. Not going to work right there. Ooh, good example. Coupon here. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. So 25 right here with that 25% coupon. Let's see. All right, is this the right thing? Right here, it looks like it could be a little short right here. I don't know. You'd have to verify if that's the right thing, but let's see. So with that 25% off coupon, now we're paying 20 minus 25%, 25 minus 25%. It's in like the $18 range right here. And in that case, assuming this is the right item, then it is profitable right here. If we look at the Keepa, this is an example of something where it's decently stable over the long term. Very low competition right here. Not quite sure if this is the right thing. The sleeves look a little longer on this. Let's see.
So we got here, all right, embroidered Club Futura. Okay, maybe this is the right thing. It sure looks like it's got the exact same name. This would definitely pass if you had to submit like a receipt from here. Basically, let's see, extra large. This is going to be profitable too right here, I assume. Yeah, check that out. Assuming that's the 25. Yeah, that looks like the right thing. Yeah. Tune right here, 62. Don't mind if I do. So that's profitable as well. So that's what I like to do, right? It's looking at the discount codes, right? Grinding discount codes, grinding sales, all different types of that. Variations, confusing the beginner seller stuff where the name doesn't completely match. All that kind of stuff is a huge fan of what I love to do for reverse sourcing with online arbitrage and all that stuff. So it's really powerful if you can get good at coupons, variations, understanding sales rank, reverse sourcing using SellerAmp, all that. It's awesome. And I love doing. I do it in like every video, but it's like just good stuff, and it really works on everything. If just before we hop out, if you guys want my help scaling your online arbitrage business, you can feel free to book a call with me at the link in the description. In terms of if you're interested in working directly with me to help grow your online arbitrage business and all that. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.